Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gaming with me, Tony Mo, and we're back here with some more Killer Instinct. I've got 3 matches for you guys. It's a whole mishmash of different types of matches. We got 2 Jago matchups, a win and a loss, and I want to talk a little bit about why you won't be seeing Jago anymore in my Killer Instinct videos. I may go back to him sometime in the future, but this is the last time you will see a Jago commentary, essentially, where I'm focused on playing Jago. I'm switching it up to Saberwolf, actually. Actually, the plan is to switch it up to Spinal, but Spinal still isn't here yet. It is Tuesday, January the 28th. We have about 3 more days left before January ends. Spinal still isn't here. Where the hell is he, Double Helix? Microsoft, I want answers, and I want them now. So, we don't have answers, but whenever he drops, he drops. Hopefully, he isn't delayed for some weird reason. That would be really genuinely upsetting, because this game definitely could use another character to the roster. One of those reasons being is there is like a Jago club going on as of recently. It's the Rage Quitting Jago Club, by the way. Now, Rage Quitting is a problem in any fighting game, and recently in Killer Instinct, it's been a sort of plague. And I haven't had too much of a chance to experience it, to be honest. Hanging out around rank 5, it hasn't been too bad, but now I've started pushing into rank 7 and 8. And this, you'll see that I'm hungry, actually. I ended up deranking, sadly, before the end of the night. But regardless, I ran into 6 Rage Quitters. Out of 10 matches, 6 of them were Rage Quitters. There was even a level 18 Rage Quitter. It was just, and I don't even want to show it off, you know, as much as I would like to show that person's names. Maybe in the future I'll do like a big Rage Quitting montage, because I actually have quite a few clips of Rage Quitters saved up, but it's just not something I even like to spread the idea of. I don't even want it. It's just so irritating, and it really demoralized me. And pretty much after those 6 Rage Quits, I mean, they were sporadic, they weren't in a row. The rest of the night was just hell for me. I had some wins, I had some losses, and I ended up dropping all the way from rank 8 back down to rank 5 at one point. So, not exactly the best night. And as I should mention as well, not that this has any correlation, but all of them were Jagos. There's so many Jagos right now around the ranks that I'm hanging out in. I want nothing to do with the Jago club. I don't want to add to the number of Jagos online anymore. That was the reason I didn't play Jago in the first place, to be honest, was because there was just too many Jagos, and I didn't want to be that person who playing another freaking Jago. And I know their reasoning behind it. They're all convinced that Jago is like the overpowered character. I hear it all the time when I play online. I play against the Saberwolf, a Thunder, 2 people who can deal out insane amounts of damage, and all I hear in the background from this person is, oh, he's playing Jago, look at how much health he gained back. It's like, well, you didn't even deploy instincts. You're playing Saberwolf. His instinct boosts his damage by like 50%. You didn't even engage it. You know, it's people who don't fully understand the game. They don't care to understand the mistakes they're making. They're not trying to learn from themselves like I am, and then they complain about characters, so they just go and play Jago. So the second match we have here against Cybernetic, this was a loss. He was a jumping Jago a little bit. He definitely used that to his advantage, and I just had a ton of whiffs. This was after about 3 Rage Quits in a row, I believe it was. 2 or 3, I can't remember actually. There was so many that night. It was just, I was so down. I was just like, man, this is terrible. This is really sad. And things were going well at first, you know. I thought, okay, I have this in the bag, and pretty much from here on out, it starts to go downhill. He closes in on me. I miss a bunch of combo breakers like an idiot right there. Failed combo breaker. Terrible timing on that one. Don't know what the hell I was thinking. And it just goes out the window from here. But what I want to talk about was the character that I'll be playing next. You know, regardless of the fact that there are so many Jagos and I don't want to contribute to the pool, it's time to move on. As I said, I'm trying to play all of the characters for a decent amount of time online so I can understand how they all function. It's really benefited playing with Glacius and, you know, playing with Sidira to be able to read those characters when I go up against them better. And now that I've spent a ton of time with Jago, I can read Jago pretty much dead on. You know, it's just a matter of getting the timing right for those combo breakers on the auto doubles. But I'm going to move on to Saberwolf now. He's a character that I have barely touched. I played a little bit of him in arcade, you know, just messing around versus the CPU. Spent some time training with him, and he's one of the more difficult characters for me personally to understand how he functions, because I've become so used to the quarter circle for my, you know, for all of my different linkers and my openers and my enders. And now with Saberwolf, you have this down up for his eclipse, and you have this left right for his dash and things like that. It's going to take some getting used to, but he's a character I'm really interested to learn. That is, of course, you know, until Spinal drops. When Spinal drops, I'm definitely going to spend time with Spinal. I know everyone's going to be spending time with Spinal, but I have a feeling he's going to be a character that's actually kind of difficult to use, similar to Saberwolf, and people are going to refuse to play as him. They're going to go back to their Jagos. So I'm excited to mess around with Saberwolf, and I'm excited to mess around with Spinal. Hopefully, we see Spinal sometime this week, and you can bet the first day that we see Spinal drop that I will have footage here on the channel for him. We'll be doing a live commentary with Spinal, messing around with him in the dojo, taking him online. It'll be one big nice video messing around with everything that Spinal has to offer. Now this match was just a match I wanted to include because sadly this kind of demonstrated the fact that I still think the ranking system isn't perfected yet. This was a rank 24 champion, and I was ranked 7 at this point, and I actually deranked. I deranked against a rank 24. I'm not sure that that should be possible, but it is apparently, and I was really sad to see, because when this match started off, I thought, man, I'm actually doing pretty well. You know, I've been able to mix it up enough where they couldn't actually break my combos, throwing in a lot of lights into mediums, and getting around wake-ups, and the guy was, you know, he was good regardless, but I really thought I could have won this one. And what happens is, towards, right here actually, right there, he is on a pixel of health. A pixel of health, and I lose it. I lose it from here on out. It's just game over for me. I missed a bunch of shadow moves. I gave him a ton of extra damage there for no reason whatsoever, missing 2 combo breakers in a row, timing on one, completely wrong combo breaker on the other, and then I feed into this combo breaker, which luckily he doesn't keep going because he could have dished out an insane amount of damage on me. Failed combo breaker, boom, another damage boost there. I pretty much just gave him half my health bar in the last 10 seconds. It was a huge disaster on my part. He comes in with grapples. Right here, I wanted to deploy my instinct. It didn't work. Couldn't do it. I tried to deploy my instinct again here. It's useless at this point, and that's going to be the match, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Killer Instinct. We'll definitely be back with Spinal whenever he drops. If you guys have any questions about the gameplay you saw here, about why I'm leaving Jago behind for Saberwolf, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one.